Hi there, person. My name is another person, but you can call me Waddles for short, and I must say, you guys are on an absolute roll with some amazing comment ideas lately. Last video was pretty well received and got tons of ideas, and it was really hard for me to actually choose one to do for this video, but one idea stood out to me a lot, and that is Fro Zen's idea to convert a shipwreck into a base. So that's what I'm going to try and do today. Make a fully functional base out of a shipwreck. As usual, if you have any more ideas for 1.13 stuff that you want to see me try and do, a challenge or something like that, throw it down below in the comments. Drop a like while you're doing that, it helps me out a lot, and maybe even subscribe if you haven't yet. So I think I'm in the wrong spot to find a shipwreck, so I need to find a shipwreck to make a base, right? Right. This is definitely a lot better for a shipwreck base. Now, what I want to try and do is throw a crafting setup in here somewhere, a smelting setup, some kind of enchanting thing going on. Maybe we can get to level 30, maybe a tiny bit of storage, that would be useful. And then, of course, an anvil, an ender chest, and a bed. You need a bed to make a base, right? So I've gone ahead and thrown on some night vision so you can see a lot better. And I've cranked up my brightness so you should be able to see even better. Now, the first step to making this a base is, of course, clearing out water. We need to clear out water like inside of here and underneath it, right? We're going to try and set up the whole base in the compartments of the ship. So we have underneath the ship to use, and then we have in this back little cabin to use. So I think the best way to clear this out is probably going to be just throwing sponges around in here, and we should pretty much drain this thing, I think, right? No, maybe not. Maybe that wasn't the best way to do that. Okay, yeah, that didn't work very well, did it? So there's windows here. I decided to block them off with fences, and then I threw a trapdoor right here to stop the water from getting in. Now, there was a slab here, but I had to pull that out so we can easily leave the base. This is going to be an exit right there, and we're going to add in a little bit more stuff later, of course. The goal is to keep the ship largely intact. We don't want to change too much of it, because then it kind of becomes, you know, our own building thing. But I need to clear out down here now, so I went ahead and threw the windows in again. Now, I should be able this time to just throw some sponges down and drain this thing, for the most part, I think, right? Yeah, mostly. I got this. Okay, so now that the insides of the ship are completely drained, we can actually work with it. Now, I think we'll start with an enchantment setup, because this room, to me, looks like it's perfect for an enchant setup. So let's see what we have. Cool, some nice loot. Let's get rid of the loot, or pick it all up. Now, if we put our table right there, we can pretty much fill this whole room up with bookshelves. I'm not going to be too worried about, of course, conserving stuff and doing it right, because I'm in creative here. But that would get us to 30 easily for the enchantment setup. So then we could go in here and probably throw an ender chest up there, and then an anvil maybe right down there, and then of course we'll throw an extra crafting table in here, and then maybe a chest up there. Should be able to use all of that. That kind of works. Maybe for good measure we go ahead and throw a nah, we don't need a furnace there, do we? Nah. Let's go ahead and get decorative here and throw maybe a cactus in here, touching the ceiling, holding it up. I don't know, just being a little creative here. So that works for that. Now, I don't know if we can actually go down from in here into the bottom of the ship, but let's find out. We'll dig down here and see what we hit. That's stone, so probably, oh, yeah, we can go down there. Awesome. So what I think would be best is just pulling this door out here, actually. So we'll take some glass. Maybe we go brown to match the ship here. We'll get rid of the anvil for now, I think, and we'll replace all of these trapdoors with glass just to make a window here, and we'll go ahead and throw a ladder down in here so we can get up. Now, let's make this all match just like that, and then, well, do we actually need a ladder? Can we reach the ender chest? Yeah, we could if we jumped, but do we want to have to jump? Probably not. So let's go ahead and see what we could do with maybe some stair blocks in here and kind of step right up. No, we can't because of the glass, but we don't actually need that glass there, so let's go ahead and throw a slab there just to block that all off, and then we can walk right up like this into this room. We don't even need a ladder. I don't like ladders anyway, so that's good. Now, this is the treasure map. Let's take a look and see what we got. No clue where that is, but let's store this, of course, because it's cool, right? So let's go and put it on display maybe in here, right there. there. Boom. There we go. That's kind of cool. A little fancy room back in there. Now, we don't need that anymore, and we don't need that. So, what's up here? More loot, some TNT. Cool. We don't need it either. Now, what we want is a bedroom somewhere. We need to be able to sleep, right? So, I'm going to go ahead and grab my blue bed back. Of course, blue because of the ocean. Maybe we could throw that there, right? We'll do a little bedroom up front. So, let's go ahead and add in a proper... Well, let's do it with fences. Let's get creative here and throw in a proper wall right here, just so we can't walk right into the bed like that. There we go. Now, in the bedroom, of course, we want a little table. Then we want some kind of light, right? So let's take an end rod. Let's get really fancy here. And that's my lamp for the bedroom. Now, of course, I can leave the bedroom by jumping. Oh, I can't actually jump up. We'll have to figure out something for that. But there we go. That's a nice little bedroom. Maybe an extra chest in here, just because you never know. Maybe this is for other stuff, right? Right there. Now, what we have is good so far, but we still need a storage, and we need some kind of smelting thing. I think we'll go ahead and do smelting right back in here. That would work to me. It kind of looks cool. And then over here, we could do some kind of storage here. So we'll just alternate between trapped and normal chests and make a little storage wall here. Of course, this isn't going to be ideal. You're not going to have a bunch of room, but you are going to have some room right there along this side. Now, we do need a proper exit because we actually can't jump up anymore. So we would need a ladder in here. Sadly, I don't like ladders, like I was just saying. But I think if we threw the ladders right there, then we could probably open this up and get out and swim away, right? So that works there. So now we have everything that we actually need in the base. We have storage, we have smelting, we have enchanting, an ender chest, an anvil. Most everything that we really needed is here now. So let's go ahead and decorate a little bit. And let's start with a cauldron and water. And we can see the uncolored water right now. A little bit of a glitch. I could see a carpet in here. So maybe we'll go blue to keep with the water theme and throw some kind of rug just running along here maybe. And we'll leave that open for the wood. So we just have this little rug going along here. Now let's modify the ship a tiny bit here and throw in a bigger window just so we can see the outside. Kind of nice. Then we have this little ledge here that we could do something with if we wanted to, but I don't think we really do. However, we can go outside and throw some lighting around the ship. Not that we really need it, but we don't want drowned spawning all around the ship, right? So this would stop that problem that we would have just with some sea pickles, of course, matching the whole water theme. That would work really well. What we could actually use this ledge for is something a little more interesting. We'll go ahead and throw a clock here and a compass there. Now, not that they necessarily mean anything or really do anything, but it just kind of looks cool having them lay there like there's some kind of maybe weird ship control or whatever. Then we could maybe even go in here with some paintings. So maybe we throw one there and we throw one, no, not like that. Let's go ahead and block that and we'll throw a small painting right there just to make it a little more homey. And then we need a little bit of lighting in here. So of course, no torches. We're just going to stick to end rods, I think, for the inside here. We'll throw an end rod right in there to light up this room. Then up here, we'll throw it in either corner just to make that look kind of nice in there. That should be good. And then in this main room, we need another piece of lighting in here. So let's go ahead and throw it right there and there. That'll work for lighting this whole area up. So now we have no spawns in here. We can sleep in here if we need to. We have storage in here. We have smelting. And pretty much everything that a basic base would need. Now, of course, we could go ahead and get a little fancier in here and replace some flooring in some of the rooms, but I'm actually quite happy with what we have, and I don't think I want to worry about changing the flooring in other rooms because it is a ship base. We're trying to not change too much of the ship, and we kind of did already change a lot of it. So I think that's pretty good for our ship base. I think that works for a nice temporary undersea base. But of course, what do you think? What would you add into a ship base? Did you enjoy the video? I hope you did. If you have more ideas for 1.13 content, of course, as always, throw them down below. Like I said, I had a lot of really awesome ideas on that last video, so maybe look out for some of those, or even some of the ideas that are thrown down here in the comments. I hope this video entertained you. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if it did, and then go have a good day. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Waddles, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.